you bored here in quarantine?
No.
Well, here's 10 ideas to help you fight the boredom and be productive.
I don't really need
Roll the tape!
Hello cute friends, welcome to today's video. Hope you enjoyed that little skit. Shout out to my sister Camille for being my buddy in these videos and just like putting up with my shenanigans. So as you might be able to tell, today's video is going to be all about things to do during quarantine if you're bored and don't have anything to do. And hopefully these are new ideas to you. I tried not to go with stuff that everyone was saying, you know, like watch your favorite show, read a book, go on a walk. Like, those are good things for sure, like absolutely, but I don't want to be a repeat of every other channel and video on YouTube. So here's some ideas. Let's go. Okay. The first thing that I thought of was something that one of my best friends is doing pretty regularly with her family, and it is making a beautiful dinner. What they did was just make really nice food. You know, you got your main dish and side dishes, and then when they put it all on the table for dinner, they've got a nice tablecloth, they've got candles and pretty dishes, and if you don't have pretty dishes, that's totally fine. You just make a nice meal and pretend that you are a queen, because you are. You could even put flowers in a vase on the table or in napkins, on your napkins, on your plate. Just set everything up just so nice, and that'll take up a few hours of your day, and it'll be worth it because good food is amazing and pretty tables are so pretty. Number 2 is something that a lot of people are already saying, but I want to say it and give my own thoughts on it because it's something I'm really passionate about now, and that is working out every day. And I actually just started working out every day a couple of weeks ago, and it's been one of the best things I've ever done for myself. I found a workout routine that really works for me, and I've gotten into the groove. Also, I watched this video by, who is it by? I forgot her channel name. But this person on YouTube made a video about habits, and I think it's titled "This Video Will Change Your Life" or something like that. It's something really cool like that. And honestly, it did, because it totally flipped my perspective on how I think about habits and how I go about forming them. And it's incredible. I'll link it down below because 10 out of 10 would recommend that video. Working out every day doesn't have to be super complicated or hard. And pick something that you know you can do and you're not overextending yourself. Like, just go on a 30-minute walk, or maybe do some squats on a plank. Like, just start with little things, really, and let yourself feel good about it. Your body is meant to be moving, and if you tune into that, it's gonna make all the difference in how you feel about working out. Number 3 is go through your jewelry. If you don't have jewelry, this doesn't apply to you, obviously, but if you have jewelry, go ahead and go through it. Honestly, just go through, what do you wear, what do you not wear anymore, what has sentimental value, what doesn't. Do you have some cheap necklaces from that ice rink from 2005? Just go through it and get rid of anything you don't want. Or if there's stuff that's broken, if you have the supplies, go ahead and fix that. Now you have time to, and I just told you to, so now you're thinking about it, so go for it. I just said so a lot, many times. Oh well. Number 4, set up a challenge for yourself. This could be pretty much anything, whether it's working out every day, being able to do the splits, hitting the highest note you've ever hit, singing, with your voice, or maybe it's learning a new song. Pick a date on the calendar. It could be random, it could be calculated. Pick a date and set up a challenge for yourself. By this date, I'm going to do blank, fill in the blank. For me, it might be I'm going to finish the concerto that I'm working on for my violin, or maybe it's I want to do the splits, maybe it's I want to run a mile, without dying. Kudos to anyone who runs for fun. You're awesome. Whatever it may be, make a challenge for yourself. Make it fun. Get hyped about it. Be like, whoo, by this date I'm gonna do this thing and it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be challenging, but like I'm gonna do it because I'm a boss. And then do it, cause that would be awesome. And if you do better with some accountability, find a buddy, one of your friends or someone in your family and be like, hey, I'm doing this challenge and I would like you to like help me out with it. Do you want to do a challenge too? And then we check up on each other every once in a while. And then at the date we picked, we could be like, hey, did you do it? And be like, yeah, man, I did. And it'd be like, yeah. And then you could just hype each other and it'd be awesome. If you're like me and accountability stresses you out and makes you not want to do things, then keep it to yourself and just be like, this is my secret of success. Like, I'm about to do something awesome and I haven't told anyone about it. Ha! That always makes me excited to do something. Number 5 is go through all of your pens and pencils, see which ones work, and see which ones need to go in the trash or recycling or whatever you're going to do with them. And I would suggest listening to music while doing this, or maybe listening to a podcast or something. That way your brain doesn't get super bored. Just get a piece of paper, use every single pen and be like, okay, this one is completely dead. Make a pile of dead ones. This one is okay. Pile of okay ones. This one's excellent, and then make a pile of excellent pens, because, you know, we all have our pen preferences. My favorite pens right now, these ones. They're so basic. I don't even know what size they are, but these are my favorite pens. I have 2 favorite pens. I have these ones, and then I have some really inky red pens that I love. Yes, red pens. I love them. They're super inky and super smooth. Like, what can you say? Anyway, go through all those things and then throw out or recycle all of the ones that don't work, and then you know what's what, and you won't be digging through 10 different pens trying to write something down quickly while you're on the phone, trying to write down a phone number or something like, Oop. Number 6 is revamp all of your playlists, whether it's on Apple Music or Spotify or Amazon or whatever platform you use. Revamp all of your playlists. I actually did this a couple of months ago, so this was before quarantine, but I just went through and got rid of every song that I didn't love and just completely redid all the titles to my playlist, what was in them, the moods and everything, and now I know I've got good music that I love, and there are barely any songs that I'm like, this one's like subpar. I'm like, no, if I don't love you, you ain't going on my playlist. So, see ya. Bye, Felicia. Y'all remember when that was a thing? Like the beginning of when that was a thing? Where did that even come from? I don't actually know. Number 7 is review math. Yes, I know some of you are thinking, what on earth, why would I do math in my free time? Like, ew. I used to be one of you. I used to hate math. I had such a struggle with it. I feel like I was always hitting my head against a wall when I was trying to do math. And then I went through this whole process of growing to love math, and now I really, really like math. Like a lot. So what I mean by that is go back to maybe 1 or 2 classes that you previously took, whether that was pre-algebra, geometry, pre-calculus, whatever, and just go through and review all of the concepts. Like if you have a textbook, then you can go through, kind of skim through the chapter and then do some of the problems in like the chapter test or review exercises or whatever, just to get yourself solidified in those concepts. It will help you so much in the future when you're taking more advanced math classes. Trust me, I've done this before. I just went back and reviewed stuff, and then I took a class and I was like, hey, I know how to do this. Like, I got this. If you get your basic concepts really solid and just like you know them really well, it will help you so much in the future. And it's fun because math is awesome. Number 8. What was that? All single ladies, all... That was the wrong hand. All single ladies, all the single ladies. Will I get copyrighted for that? We'll see. Number 8 is take some of your clothes that you don't love and redo them. Look up some kind of craft you can do with them, or, you know, upcycling, and do it. Recently, I took a pair of some jeans that didn't really fit around my waist, and I chopped off the legs. That sounds so terrible, but I chopped off the legs, and I made a pair of overalls out of them. Some overall shorts, and one of the best things I've ever done with my clothing, let me say. I love them to death. I would wear them every day if I could, and I will definitely be making more in the future. Number 9 is develop your own personal style. Go on Pinterest or Google or Instagram or whatever and figure out what your personal taste in clothing and hair and jewelry is. I have spent a lot of time on Pinterest figuring out my personal style, and honestly, it's been awesome because I found stuff that I really like that I had no idea existed before. You know, different styles of dresses or jeans or whatever it is. And I have a board on Pinterest that's all for fashion style stuff. And whenever I'm feeling kind of meh about my closet and I'm not feeling inspired to put together a cute outfit that's gonna make me feel good, I can go on Pinterest and I'm like, ooh, I like that, I like that, I like that. And even if I don't have the specific items in the picture, I have a closet full of clothes and I can get really creative. So do that for yourself. Figure out what you like and what you don't like, and make yourself feel fabulous, girl, man, woman, child, person. Make yourself feel fabulous. You got it. And finally, number 10, make a time capsule for yourself for after quarantine, or maybe in a couple of years, to open and look back on. So you could sit down and make a video about, hey, this is who I am right now. My favorite food is this. I like this song. I sleep this much. This is my favorite food to eat every day. Just tell the camera who you are right now and what your personality is like. And then in a year or two, you can look back and be like, wow, I've completely changed. Or maybe you haven't changed. Either way, it's just really cool to look back on. So whether you do that on camera, or maybe you write it down in your journal, or maybe you write yourself a letter, I think it's a really cool thing to do, and honestly, I kind of wanted to do that today. I might do that today. I remember I made a time capsule when I was 8 years old for me to open when I was 16, and that was a long wait, but I kept it all that time. I didn't even think about it. I just had it in my memorabilia box. But then I opened it when I was 16 and I was like, wow. Because I drew a picture of what I would look like as a 16-year-old, and well, I knew I couldn't draw, so I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have eyes and a nose and a mouth, so that's good. Anyway, it was just super funny to look back on who I was and how I spelled things when I was 8 years old, because a lot of it was not correct. Alright, so there you have it. 10 things to do while you're in quarantine. Hopefully these were some new ideas for you, and I hope that you're motivated to do things and have fun. I know it can be super hard to be motivated to do anything when we're stuck at home all day, but I really encourage you to do something that makes you feel awesome and that really just makes you feel pumped and like ready to do stuff, because there's something out there that's gonna make you feel good, and if you can do that thing, then you can do anything. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down, because honestly, I would like to see if anyone doesn't like this video. Go ahead and hit the red subscribe button down below and hit the bell if you want to get notified of when I upload. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. You're a trooper, I like you. If you want to keep watching, I'm going to have some bloopers at the end. So, let's go! Yeet. Go ahead and clip. Go ahead and clip. Go ahead and clip, y'all. Definitely clip. And now I'm gonna wear it until I don't need you. Until I don't need to. No, it's the other way around. You know, sometimes you just sing the words wrong, and that's okay. And if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I dare you. Just kidding. I mean, unless. I love how I'm sitting on the floor when there's literally a very fancy chair right here. Yeah. Or a vase, if you want to be cool like that. In a vase, it's a vase. And now I'm like, I have good music. Like, Ooh. What am I saying? I'm gonna be uploading some more videos about quarantine life, so you might want to know. Number 5 is go through all of your pens and pencils and see what works and what is time to throw away. What? Taking my own advice. So good. And then you'll know that every pen in your house has a functioning ink cartridge. Is that what it's called? I'm gonna pretend like it is.